What the fuck is that? Why does this keep happening? Who's doing this? No, seriously, who's doing this? From Fongulus, you little bastard. Is it you, Lance? What is that? My god. Ayo! Hello, 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 everyone. Hello and welcome back to downtown Scuffsville, apparently. It would have been funny if it was on purpose. I should have acted like it was on purpose, actually. That would have been great. But I don't know what the shit that is. Wait. Oh wait, sorry. My apologies. You were waiting for this. Akashic Records, they were in downtown Scuffsville. Oof, tell me about it. My god. Speaking of which, I think I accidentally messed with the settings or something, because the game is much louder than it used to be. And it's blasting my ears a little bit. Episode 19 time. This is true. It is time to do a little bit of story, because we've been waiting a very long time. I've actually spent an uncomfortable amount of time away from Vivid Stasis. I know that there are a bunch of things that we could be streaming, that I have been looking forward to. There is, like, Deltarune is definitely, like, on the list, and I kind of wanted to... I wanted to get to that next, but you know... and then until then, I still wanna read and finish that. But yeah, open sorcery. The answer is I just don't stream enough, really. But no, it's just Vivid Stasis was like one of our keystone games, and I want to make sure we play it to the absolute fullest. And so I didn't like the fact that we were spending so much time away from it. So here we are. I hope everybody has had a good start of their week so far. Mine has been fine, but also meh, but also good, but also eh. You know, I'm gonna remind you to finally turn into a sign reward. I still haven't figured out how. But I would be totally down for a very spammable weh. Oh, thank you. It is actually very hot. It's very hot in this office. It is very hot in this place that I'm in, so I don't mind losing a little bit of layers. So I've been doing a little bit of writing again, which is nice. I got this really cute notebook when I was at MomoCon that I am finally starting to like actually lay into a little bit, especially since I got me some really nice fancy pencils that I've just been using. They write so smooth, they fit so nicely in your hand. Oh, they're perfect. Anyway, so yeah, I've been doing that, and that's been nice. Nothing that I can share yet. It's just kind of writing for me because it's been such a very, very long time since I've done the actual writing. But I'm hoping this is kind of gonna lead me down the pipeline to actually start like sharing writing with you guys for real, like I always planned. It is hot as hell outside. It is so freaking hot outside. Looks like it's a nice crisp 108 here. And the AC is basically doing nothing. I have 2 fans on me. It might be 3. So yeah. I forget you live in a literal desert. Yes. I don't recommend it. It's terrible. I really don't recommend it. But it's where I'm at, and it's what I'm dealing with. Let's turn off game music and then record it. That's a good idea. I probably will do that, or you can do that. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if you did that, Rizu. I shall stick to my temperate rainforest. I miss temperate climates so much. I would rather live somewhere gloomy and rainy that's like slightly cold all the time, and there's just clouds everywhere. It'd be so nice. But no, I have to live on the surface of the sun for some stupid reason. I shall stick to whatever the hell you can describe northern Minnesota as. The fucking tundra, I don't know. Northern Minnesota's pretty chilly. I went up there a couple times. Head north for Alaska, wait, so... Isn't Alaska, like, super not LGBT friendly or something? I thought they were, like, really weird about that shit. I wonder if I have enough batteries for everything. Oh, barely. Oh, I barely have enough batteries. Thank goodness. I kind of didn't want to... I kind of didn't want to do a lot of rhythm play today because, I don't know. It's like I think I maybe shook off the rust from my time at MomoCon and, like, being away. But also I feel like maybe I didn't because I haven't been playing a lot of video games in my free time lately. So, like, I've improved, but I also haven't, and I kind of just don't want to embarrass myself in front of you guys today. Just not in the mood for that. So hey, is everybody ready for what I am told is peak? Can I? Oh wait, actually, can I just talk about how crazy those Starlight Revolver streams were? That was great. That was freaking awesome and crazy and wild. I really enjoyed that. Just like playing the actual game was really fun, but like I did much better on Pyromania. That's true. Anyway. Yeah, the Starlight Revolver streams were really fun. I enjoyed them. And obviously I enjoyed the viewership because that is the most viewers that I've ever had in one place. And I feel like they maybe possibly even enjoyed their stay. So that's awesome. And I really look forward to like the next playtest or demo or even the actual release of Starlight Revolver. I don't know when that's coming out, but it's like unironically becoming one of my favorite games that I've played this year. And there's some pretty serious contenders for that. So I've been enjoying it a lot and I really look forward to it. I'm sad it's over. Shout out to that moment of you getting the space fish ship. Yes, that was... I think that's my favorite clip right now, is just me choking and dying because I got too excited. Alaska is somehow in the top 20 states in America in terms of gay couples. That's not at all what I expected. That's interesting. I don't know. Alaska does sound a little bit cozier all of a sudden. Closer to libertarian than conservative. Fair enough. Noted. That is a fact that people will have opinions about. And I am a people. Anyway. I don't know what I'm getting into, but you guys are saying it's peak. And I don't know how much longer I can stall for anybody else who's gonna show up. So I'll just enjoy the ominous :3ing and hit start on episode 19. It's peak. Everybody's saying that. It's peak. It's peak. Swear to God, if there's auto scroll, I'm gonna be so mad. I opened the door that only she and I could see. Light streamed into the room, though it immediately left when I closed the door and disconnected my room from the world. I'm home. Not like anyone's gonna answer that. Stepping into the artificially lit room, I placed the groceries I'd obtained on the counter and flopped onto my bed. I let out a loud sigh, and then I heard a quiet pinging sound behind me. Why do you always talk to yourself like that? No one's gonna answer. Hey, shut up. It's not part of my existence to break a habit anyway. Sitting up on my bed, I saw a tall figure of a woman that paralleled me in every aspect, looking down at me with an exasperated look on her face. What are you talking about? You still haven't figured it out? Well, I won't be one to spoil the story for you then. Unserious as ever, I see. Are you taking this seriously at all? I looked at her. Even in the dim lighting of the room, I could tell she wore no emotion on her face as she spoke. How many times have you asked me that question? You know that neither of us are capable of answering that. Maybe we don't have mental knowledge of it, but you sure as hell look tired. It's had to have been at least a few thousand cycles by now. Well, there isn't much point in baseless speculation. It's a waste of time. There was a brief bit of silence as she stood there, just looking at me. Sit down. It's the least you can do. Simulated or not, we're still human. Don't strain your muscles standing up for too long. Simulated? Oh, simulated world. Simulated world. 8,266 cycles to be exact. Interesting. Where's the trick? Did you place a detonator on the chair? Spikes. Man, if I wanted to attack you right now, I'd have a hell of a lot of better ways of doing it. I don't have the energy. Just sit down, or don't, and strain your legs. It'd make my job easier. Tsuki, whose actual designation was the World Keeper, took a seat and started rummaging through the bags of groceries I'd bought. Hey! I spent money on those, hands off. Money that you artificially hacked into reality. Money's money! I don't want your grubby hands getting anywhere near my stuff, thank you very much. Suit yourself. I was just seeing what someone like you would eat. It felt like it had been eons since I first met the woman who Oh my god. I don't know what this game is like with making me ruin my syntax. It had felt like it had been eons since I first met the woman before me, and in a way, it's possible it had, and I'd never have any way of knowing. Is this what I think it is? But as far as my own memory is concerned, it'd only been about half a year. Half a year ago, I'd been vacationing in Tanegashima when I saw her for the first time. It was the exact appearance of my old friend, Tsuki. I tried to speak to her, but... Sorry, who are you? I don't recognize you. Huh? It's me, Dawn. You at least remember my name, right? I'm sorry. I don't have any recollection of ever knowing a Dawn. Huh? That stung. But it was within the realm of possibility. I'd been over 10 years since we'd last seen each other. But the more I thought about it, the more it began to strike me as strange that I was even seeing her at all. Because my last memory with Tsuki was her unexpected death in 2010. Wait, that means... Right. This takes place in like 2020-ish. Despite my better judgment, I decided to investigate, knowing that I'd likely be hurt more by the unknown than anything I could uncover. Do you think we'll ever close this loop? Well, a pretty easy way to close the loop would be for you to forfeit your little game. I guess, but we both know that's not happening. Sometimes I wonder if an alternate way out of this would even be in the realm of possibility, but Tsuki pressed her fist down on the stone countertop. It's not possible. And anytime you spend thinking about the idea of it being possible is taking away from the time you could be spending furthering your own goal. Are you talking to me or to yourself? Tsuki didn't answer that. Truth would destroy you, and I'd like to think I have at least a little bit of compassion. Hello. Oh!
Yay.
Yay! Thank you so much for the 18-month star. My god. You're doing that on 2 different accounts, too. That's so crazy. Yes, don't worry. You have mostly missed, some interesting exposition and, ominous colon-threeing. Just as, Dawn here and Suki know each other, or maybe used to know each other, because Suki was Dawn's friend about 10 years ago, and, fucking died. But then she came back, but it wasn't actually her, it's somebody called the World Keeper, and, that's about all I know. Wanna walk out of work? Please don't. Please don't. You need that job. You have to eat food. You have to eat food just like the rest of us. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Okay. You keep alluding to this big truth that you seem to know, but I don't. It's probably the thing I'm getting the most tired of in this whole song and dance. This prompted more silence from Suki. To tell the truth, this was nothing like the Tsuki I'd known during my childhood. The Tsuki I'd known was honest to a fault. I think that the sole fact about the way the World Keeper carried herself was the first nail in the coffin that had led me to become suspicious of this new Tsuki in the first place. After returning home from Tanegashima during the late spring, I tried to investigate the Tasugare family register, but for obvious reasons they wouldn't let me, Hisumeru, look at it. I was about to give up and simply blame it on coincidence, but something happened that changed everything. Huh? What's going on there? I'd spotted something out of the corner of my eye, but when I looked at it, it went away. Well, went away wasn't a great way of putting it. More so, it returned to how it should be. It was a piece of terrain of the world that had begun to glitch in my peripheral vision, but stopped when I focused on it or moved my eye. Is this Troxler's fading? Troxler's fading. Yeah, you know, the effect where you look at something... The effect where if you look at something for a while, other things in the background either blur or disappear. Ah, that. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Wait, who said that? Yes! Who are you talking to? Suddenly, the entire world around me began to glow a bright light, and everything around me froze, turning into wireframe. I think I can make out a faint figure, but it's everywhere at once. Above and under me, woven into the fabric of reality. What? Ah, Liberator. Surely you understand upon seeing this scenery. Who are you? Where are you? What's happening? And then it all hit me at once. The World Keeper. The Duskbreaker. The truth about this world, the severance of emotion. It felt like my mind was going to explode from the sheer volumes of data pouring into it. I was everything. I was nothing. I was the Liberator. I was the Duskbreaker. Was I the World Keeper too? Forgotten pasts and potential futures flashed before my eyes in an instant. A city outside the confines of reality was constraining my vision. I was Saturday, I was Dawn, I was Suki, voices that both were and weren't mine swarmed in my mind until in an instant I was at peace. I didn't know what I was, but for what felt like the first time ever, I could think clearly. Throughout my visions, I see a flowchart. Billions of events playing out in my mind simultaneously, in every one of them a meddling force, an oversight in creation that prevents progress. I hate what they're doing, what they stand for, but try as I might, I can't help but feel a fondness for them. What would happen if I just tried to stop her? Would I be helping the burdened girl, or would I just be a pawn in some game, pretending I'm the one making the decisions? I watch the burdened girl struggle, and I can't help but love her for who she is, and feel as though it's my duty to empower her, to be the force that lets her thrive through her hardships. I see another potential future, one where there's an opposing force, a liberator. I feel fond of it too, but in a different way. I can't tell whether that's me or some other entity entirely. It doesn't act like me. It feels like it's a version of me playing a role on stage, and my body is simply a puppet for it to act through. That's too real. I know a little too vividly what that feels like. The voices swarming around my head come back, and I clutch it in frustration. Came back? Will have come back? Time becomes a meaningless construct, fourth dimension, in a world that is so clearly, to me, has a fifth dimension that I simply can't quite breach. A boundary that I can't quite shatter. I know what that is. The world is a fractured mess, and I feel like it's my duty to put it back together. Our duty? My sense of identity is crumbling around me, and I try desperately to hold on to who I think I was, to who I hope I will be. Okay. I think it's time that I try to make sense of all this. Between space has been added to the menu. Discover the truth of the world hidden between the cracks. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, enter to interact and arrow keys to move? Oh god. That's terrible. Thank you for the eggies. Welcome to Between Space. Yeah, this is... Oh. Gems. Jimmies. I can't unlock. I need something. Save point. Save position. It's 70 or something? 70 gems maybe? Exploration indeed. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is... Oh, man! That's like my favorite thing. That's like my favorite thing to do when I get into any, like, you know, RPG Maker style situations here, is... I like to interact with everything. Because I like all the tiny little tidbits people leave, but I guess that's not happening. I can unlock it? The thingy do? The thingy... Thingy? Oh. I hit enter on it earlier and it didn't work. That's weird. You can unlock those doors with enough gems or with the bypass restrictions thingy. No, accessibility. Okay. I'll get the gems. I don't wanna... There's only so many accessibility features I want to use. Sunrise 1. This is the first log filed into the Sunrise Foundation's backup database. Today is June 16th, 2015, and we've just moved into our new office space. Getting all of the legal hogwash out of the way has been a huge hassle, but it's mostly settled. So, provided nothing arises, we should be able to start preliminary planning for the first project. During the legal signing, I wondered for a brief second if it was worth doing all of this. Selling all the shares I'd spent my life building up to fund a company that's a big risk, to say the least. I suppose only time will tell. Good luck on that? Oh no. Oh no, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What is the experience going to be like? Getting gems. I mean, if it's just like running around exploring, doing RPG stuff, and maybe solving some light puzzles, I'd be like fine with that. But then again, we know We know what the rest of this game is like, so shit, maybe it might actually be kind of rough. I've been here for 5 hours. Let me get another. Oh, God. People, Futura. Teleport hub? Okay. Oh yeah, there we are. And I presume I have to unlock those. Yeah. Okay. Also, you misspelled it as teleplort. Can I unlock those doors where you can teleport through them? Yeah. I presumed as much. Should I be like looking for secrets? Should I kind of be like poking around for stuff that's hidden gems, perhaps? Just like this game. Ha 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 ha. Duskbreaker 1. Today is October 20th, 2018. This is the first log for the Sunrise Foundation 4th project, codenamed Duskbreaker. The Duskbreaker is a huge step up in scope from all of our previous projects and a much larger risk, but I'm willing to take it. The purpose of Duskbreaker is a virtual reality simulation to allow patients to interact with the potential trauma sources in a safe environment. What? That's actually such a neat idea. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's like it's a virtual environment to process trauma? That's insane. Of course it went horribly wrong. Unlike a VR headset, the Duskbreaker actually analyzes the brainwaves and faint pulses of a human brain. Then it constructs a simulated world based on that. Anything to do with modifying brainwaves is an incredibly dangerous technology, but the potential help it could do is far greater than anything we've previously done. Pre-planning begins tomorrow. I'm very excited and scared. This concludes this log. Or does it? Yeah, it does. It does. It sure did. The log was in fact concluded. This is a piece of fiction. All science must be portrayed as bad. Fucking seriously. Science and fiction can never be used to, like, benefit humanity. It always has to go wrong. At least in science fiction, there's, you know, good science. There's got to be good science somewhere. I'm gonna keep touching things, hoping something is gonna be interactable. As awkward as these controls are. Okay, I'm gonna grab this gem. Send a map in the Discord in case you need it. Okay. Wait, did you send it just to me or like to the whole Discord? Because that might be something that not everybody wants to be able to see. Okay, I guess you spoiled it. That's fair. Nick's on the map. Ion does not want me to see the map. Well, it includes every area. Tell you what, Akira, you can delete that message with the map. Yeah, you can delete the message with the map for now. And then send it to me if I'm just like absolutely desperate. Some sections are pretty big spoilers. Okay, yes. I probably should not see that. Okay, Duskbreaker 43. Feels like a bit of a jump. Today is February 3rd, 2019. We've reached a critical roadblock in the development of the Duskbreaker headset. Though we can easily construct a VR headset equivalent, the design for the Duskbreaker requires more accuracy with its simulated world. We will continue investigating possible ways to achieve this, but I'm not currently hopeful. Also, nobody answered me about whether or not I should poke around for secrets. I'm assuming that's a no. It's a very detailed environment for one that you can't interact with at all. Oh, that's just nothing. Okay, let's start on this level. Okay, so we've got something over here. Between space is rewarding for those that go out of their way to find them stuff themselves versus using external help. Yeah, that's how I like to do things. I hate that they approached what was a neurological problem from an electronic starting point. Yes, they're taking a like a psychological approach to something that's neurological, which I suppose is probably the safer way to go about it. Oh my god, wait, that egg was from Valor. Hi, Valor. It's like the safer way to do it instead of like trying to directly manipulate somebody neurologically and like let the brain rewire itself, because that's what it does, what it knows how to do. So I can kind of understand why they're doing this. But yeah, believe it or not, I've gotten through many games with a lot of weird, awkward puzzle type situations without outside help, and I prefer to not have outside help. But thank you for trying to be helpful, Okita. I mean, the VR headset says something more direct. That's fair. Yeah, I feel like there's like better direct brain interfaces, I think. Oh god. Dustbreaker 48, 4th. I've become enlightened to the state of everything that will ever and has ever existed. It was just a brief moment, but in that moment I saw the world and every world for what it is. This is exactly what we needed. What I needed. And what she will need. The 4th dimension. Oh boy. You touched something you shouldn't have. I'm feeling like I missed something though. Like that's a bit of a jump from where we're trying to figure out how to make the headset work to transcendental experiences. What is that? That's not real. Why are there so many things? Why are there so many things that look pokeable that I can't poke? This is cruel and unusual. This is animal cruelty. I am a sad little foxo who cannot poke things. Tampering the 4th dimension for stuff for therapy machines, surely that would go well. Yeah. I don't think tampering with the 4th dimension should be necessary for doing a therapy machine, so I don't know what they were doing here. Did I miss anything? Okay, no. It's gonna be so bad if I like miss a gem in a really weird place and then have to like run around like an idiot trying to find it. Okay. Yeah, save that, but I gotta go back over here to see about what's going on this way. Oh, golly. Oh, goodness. Oh, fuck, what is that? What is that? What does that mean? I know about that already? It's a hint to access boundary shit. Oh, that's supposed to be the tab key? That just looks like... I was trying to figure out what the fuck this was. Yeah, Yeah, I know about boundary shatter. I know you have to spam tab, but I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck this was supposed to communicate the word tab, because that is some 11-year-old on LSD type handwriting for the words for the letters TAB. It looks like turb, TRB, turbo. I don't know. Meta layer. I thought that said meat layer. I really did. Today is April 2nd, 2019. In the process of attempting to document my brief encounter with the fourth dimension, I've coined what I'm calling the meta layer concept. It's the only way I've been able to describe what I've discovered about how the universe works. Basically, imagine that this universe and everything about it, from all space that will ever exist to all time that will ever exist, is a word layer. If you use gamepad, it shows how to do it on it. Oh, really? Oh, if I switch to gamepad, is it going to show me, like... Anyway. That will ever exist is a world layer. To us, we can look down into other meta layers because we see them as fiction. Oh! That's a neat idea! This is implying that every piece of fiction is another universe that we can perceive through that fiction. So for our third dimension, the layer of fiction that exists below us would be the second dimension. Or maybe not? What? But there exists infinitely extending layers that span upwards as well. To the people that reside in those layers, everything about our universe would be to them what fiction is to us. Now, I think that's it. This is the meta layer concept. As for how it pertains to the Duskbreaker project, I will write in another log. So a layer above your POV would be your fourth dimension. Like a layer above my point of view. So what, like a third-person omniscient perspective? If we're talking like fiction-wise? So like a perception that is able to understand the entire world around me and focus on me or others whenever it wishes? Some godlike position or something. Okay, yeah. So like a third-person omniscient type situation. Also, yeah, this is a lot better on controller, Rizu. And look at that, you can actually read that it's a Y. Actually, I don't know what the interact key is. On help! Help! So if I write some garbage, I become a god and have to suffer and people have to suffer in my poorly written drivel. Yeah. Should be A, probably. The way I see it too is that maybe like those universes already exist, and we give ourselves the ability to perceive them by writing or creating fiction. Of course, I have seen barely any of this lore, so I don't know. That could be it. That could be full of shit. I don't know, but that's cool. Okay. So we collected the meat layer, and that's interesting. This is a pretty cool device for delivering world building, by the way. I like this so far. I don't think I'm gonna like it as much when I'm starved for gems and don't. Oh! Oh! It's a puzzle! It's a puzzle! A puzzin! A pizzazzle! Oh, how I love grapes. Okay, this is where it gets weird. Okay, so I think... What happens if I... Oh, okay. So I need to turn it red in order to actually step over here. But at some point, I need to switch it over so I can get across there. Or no, here? What? What am I doing? No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm overthinking it. Okay, cool. I'm not even sure what I did, but I sure did it. Why can I do that? Why can I do that? Why does it feel important that I can do that? If this was like the end of the puzzle and there was nothing else, why would they put that there? Okay, nope. I just called myself out for overthinking. I'll leave it alone for now. We'll come back to it if we just run out of ideas. Okay, so hello, ominous neon tube. Huh? Ah, delightful. I got a teleplort. Huh. That trash can is wet. That trash can is wet. We're crying. Oh. What's over here? What this? What this? What that? Oh, goodness. Oh, golly gee willikers. Lord. Yeah, Valor, I'm trying to get everybody in on the teleplort thing, but they're not doing it. The newbies aren't saying teleplort. Also, Okida, honey, I understand you're excited, but I do need you to dial it back a little bit, okay? I can find my own answers. And you know, the joy of discovery is like part of the experience for you guys and myself. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just letting you know to pump the brakes a little bit. I'm pro teleplort. I am too. Okay. Deathbreaker 61 Simulate. Today's April 2nd, 2019. We've begun work on attempting to simulate a meta layer. This simulated world will be what the entire framework of the Duskbreaker is built upon. Of course, it's not a naturally occurring meta layer. It's not possible for me to create one. I'm not sure why. Interesting. That might lend credence to my theory or just be more confusing. However, if we can cause the brainwaves of a subject in the Duskbreaker to temporarily reside in the simulated meta layer, it can create the simulation to the degree that is required for the Duskbreaker to work at expected efficiency. If you do want to talk about things, I suggest saying them in utterly nonsensical ways that make no sense and are designed to confuse people. Be careful, because I almost bit Immortal's head off another time ago for something like that. So you can't create meta layers, but this person is trying to simulate a fake one. I was a little distracted when I was reading that, but I think I maybe get the GIST. I don't really know. Okay. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. How do I get out of here? How do I get it? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, I think I got it? Yeah, I got it. Okay. I'm trying to remember which game it was where I overstepped spoiler info. It was... So... It wasn't so much the spoilers as just like you were being really, really smug about it. And it was like starting to grate on my nerves a little bit, so I was like, oh, come on, stop. And honestly, I don't remember either. I just remember that it happened. Oh, with the Citizen Sleeper 2 stress, that certainly happened. That was part of it. that was a thing that happened. Oh God, Citizen Sleeper 2. What a fucking disappointment. Alright. Duskbreaker 59. Today is April 19th, 2019. The lead engineers today began work on the EDEP modules. That is, error detection and error protection. Hey! We saw that phrase in one of the boss locks. Error detection and error protection. Ooh. True to their names, the whole point of EDEP is to prevent anything from going awry and causing any deaths that should errors arise in the Duskbreaker during any use. It's way more RNG reliant of a start, that's for sure. Yes. Yeah. The, RNG and I don't agree. There's a reason I'll never play XCOM. Or any game that is too similar to XCOM. We've decided to use 1028 AI framework for this. It's significantly more advanced than any artificial intelligence currently on the market. Yes, the math thumbs lock. Of course, it will still require a fair amount of fine-tuning. But with EDEP, the chances of severe damages caused on account of the Duskbreaker drastically decreases. Honestly, I love... It's funny, I love... That's why I enjoy Mechanicus as XCOM with zero RNG. I also really like Mechanicus. I really like Mechanicus too. I just, I guess I kind of screwed myself a little bit. Because it's kind of easy to... Well, I guess you can always just, like, fail out of a mission and then, like, leave it, but I would consider that to be soft-locking myself. Anyway, I really like turn-based tactics. That's kind of, like, of the XCOM style. That, like, as long as it isn't just disgustingly dependent on RNG. Like, the more that your actual tactics and skills matter, the more that I care about it. What's Mechanicus? It's a Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. It's a, it's kind of like a combination of Darkest Dungeon and XCOM, but with basically no RNG. And it's a turn-based tactics game where you are a detachment of the Mechanicus from Warhammer 40k, and you're fighting Necrons. Two of my favorite factions in one place. Congrats, I found a song. Oh, I found a song? That's how you find songs? Ups Lemony. Lemony. Yellow thing is a song. Good to know. 110 test run! Today is December 10th, 2020. I can't believe this day has finally come. In just under 2 weeks, the first test run of Duskbreaker will be carried out here at the Sunrise Foundation's 04 Atrium. The test run. That's the test run. And it happened in the Atrium. Atrium that we went to before it fucking collapsed on us. So much of my life has been building up to this moment. I'm truly ready to finally put an end to everything that started over a decade ago now. May the light of the sun bless this infusion of self. What the fuck does that mean? Are they the ones with mechs and railguns? Yes. Tau have mechs and railguns. Yes. Honestly, I think the Mechanicus and the Necrons are my two favorite factions. Yes. Yes. They... That... oh, that always made me so mad. The fact that the Tau actually used to be the only actual good guys in the Grimdark universe, but everybody, all these fucking babies, whinged and whined and complained. They're like, oh, it's 40k, everybody's assholes, it's 40k, there are no good guys. So they fucking rewrote them to also be evil, and it's pisses me off. So what is this? Oh, I can play it right now. I mean, I unlocked it. Well, let's... Well... Ah, damn it. How could I not? This is how you actually earn most gems in between space. Oh, really? By doing songs? Oh, God. Got distracted. Because I'm so good at that. Eh. Final scoring reward is kind of punishing. Ugh. That's not good. Because I am bad at this game. 10 is AC, 9 is FC, 7 is S, 3 is AA, and 2 is A. Fuck. Okay. Can you play these songs anywhere from the main menu? Do you have to like actually teleport around and get them? FC and AC are not grades. They're close enough. They're close enough. We know they're not literally grades. Don't be pedantic. You have to physically come to between space for gems. That's fair. That's fair. You know, those are distinctions that have to be made. Yeah. Whatever. You're there. You were close, but it's based solely on letter grade. Yeah, I think Rizu was just implying that, like, yeah, I think that's just what Rizu was implying, that like those scores have their accompanying letter grades, and just mentioned it in a way that is different from what you guys would communicate. I understood what she meant. By the way, you should be able to get further in the bookshelves area by now. Ooh. None of us should ever design tutorials. probably fair. It's just that a tutorial is like, you know, perceived and communicated by differently by whoever it is that is perceiving it. So like everybody's got their own communication style, and communication is a skill that takes an enormous amount of work. Oh, I can't get through. What? Why can I get through that? Do I need to like spend 6 gems or 20 gems? Anyway, that's cool. I believe recalls are based on total gems. Oh. But yeah, communication is one of those skills that I am still not a master at, even though I'm pretty good at it. I've gotten a lot of practice, and I specialized. I have academic training in communication skills. It's currently cycle 16. I guess that works for a form of measurement. My theory of cycles has been confirmed. The narrative once again made it to what I've called Lock S. Of course, the story remained the same this time as it did in cycle 8. So the narrative is looping in cycles. I feel like I'm missing something. Ugh. You shouldn't need every gem to complete between space, so don't worry if you miss a few. That's good. I was a little worried. I don't want to have to get so many V's just to survive. Mostly optional lore, but I love lore. But lore. That's why I'm the lore master. You tempt me with lore and tell me it's optional, and you think I'm not going to try and bust my ass to get to it? Absurd. Yeah, I only said my observations. I don't remember too well. I think I went through this place like 3 weeks ago to unlock the songs, and it wasn't a pleasant experience. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay, Risu. Don't worry about it. You are fine. You are golden. You are understanded. I understood what you meant, and it is not a huge deal anyway. Hi, Amy. Good luck between space. Yeah, thank you. Everybody has been very excited, on the edge of their seats, desperately trying not to backseat game or give too much help. I don't have the points, but I can. Oh. Movie, listen to me. You're doing so good. You're doing a fantastic job. And everything's gonna be okay. Just remember to breathe. You've faced worse. You've had worse days. This is just another day. You'll get through it. You'll be okay. Hello, Join Killen. You came at an interesting time. So upset that unlock all songs doesn't actually unlock them unless you open the chapter. I don't know if I can get myself to continue this game. Things happened? Oh no. I'm sorry things happened. I hope they weren't too bad. Hey Bear, how's it going? It is currently cycle 33. So I've noticed that there are 2 properties that largely drive these cycles. Iteration type and cycle lock. Iteration type seems to correspond to the answers that the protagonist gives at the beginning of every cycle. Hang on, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Because we do got ads. I'm gonna have some water. Water. Was there already a clip? Did anything clip-worthy even happen? Okay, da. Okay, da. I'm gonna time you out if you keep telling me shit. Oh wait, okay, they're not over yet. Okay, da. Okay, da. That is thrilling information that I'm not supposed to know yet. You gotta reel it in a little, hun. Oh my god. Okay, it is info you can know. Like, I can know it right now? Am I just reprimanding Okida for no reason? If so, I apologize. But it would involve you searching back over what you found? What? What does that mean? It was used once back in chapter 2. Oh. Does that mean that was like the only chance to find out, or do I like find out later? That was a one or the other question. Wait, that was a one or the other question. Back in the missing data section of that episode. So I did miss my chance, and I don't get to know unless I look back. The story brings it back up later. Okay. Now you can replay the episode. I know I can replay the episode, but I don't want to. I know I can replay the episode, but I'm probably not gonna, which is why I want to know if I can find out later in the story. That's all I'm getting at. And why I applied a gentle bap about that? Okay. Yes. Okay, you're not in trouble. I'm not mad at you. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying, I understand you're very excited, but you gotta preserve the mystery. And yes, I can do my own detective work. I am pretty good at that. So don't worry about it. I will come to the answers that you want me to find, and if I don't, then I will ask. If I like really need to, but it's okay. I'm gonna try real hard to forget what you told me, because I'm gonna love finding out about that later on. Anyway, let's see. Iteration type seems to correspond with the answers that the protagonist gives at the beginning of every cycle. So that implies that quiz that I took at the very beginning and completely forgot about dictates what iteration this is. They can change slightly with each time, which I haven't figured out the reason for yet. Wait, does that imply if we did multiple playthroughs of this, it might change things? But basically, there are 4 types: empathy, sympathy, apathy, and antipathy. Fun! These don't usually change that much, but they're enough to cause slight alterations to some properties of the story. Also interesting. Like in apathy cycles... Oh! What? This means the glitchy shit where like people people have the wrong information and, like, unknow things, that has something to do with your iteration? Because in Apathy Cycles, Chio has a car and a license, and she's the one who drives the group out to the shrine. But in Sympathy Cycles, she doesn't have a license and is a strong public transport advocate. Wait, does that mean I am Sympathy? Small differences like this one are mostly how I've seen the iteration types change things so far. But she drove it first. She drove it first and then became a public transit advocate later. And that's where we notice the disparity. So what is that about? Ooh. Again. Wait, why am I using my keyboard again? Well, what? Well, what? What? Oh, right, Amy. The ads hit, so I forgot to say something about this. I'm really sorry that just got gifted Detroit Become Human. That's neat. I heard that that's a game. But yeah, Amy, I hope at the very least that your experiences here might be able to help you forge. It's a game that has robots. I know. It's a story game about robots. I hope you're able to find and forge some new positive associations with this game with us, because, you know, I know how hard that is to do, but well, I exist to spread positivity, so I will try. All I know about Detroit Become Human is the 28 stab wounds meme. I know the kill yourself or give up options. I can't say it's a good story about robots. Yeah, that's kind of what I'd gathered. All the games by that dev are, I mean, fun, maybe? I think they're a fun time, but I don't know if they're good stories. They're maybe cheesy, but still fun. Like in Heavy Rain, when you do the chase scene and fail all of the QuickTime events. It's like a really good time. I love that shit. Really should have focused on the buddy cop dynamic. Yes. Apparently the game director hated that? That's weird. Game director seems like an odd person. Oh. Oh. Gem. Oh, song. How curious. Okay da. Okay da. I'm being so nice. You did, in fact, note that there's an odd tile out, though. I was about to say this upcoming song is peak, then I realized all the Between Space songs are peak. I can believe that. The Between Space songs seem to be pretty good so far. Yoink! Seraphiel. Ooh, I love that name. It's a 5. Wonderful. Oh, that is such a cool jacket! Oh my god. Oh, I love that jacket. Okay, am I gonna love the song? This is cool so far. Oh. Oh. think I made my note sounds a little too quiet. Believe it or not, it actually helps me keep track of what notes I'm hitting. Ah! That was cool. That was cool. Oh. Oh crap, I think I missed Amy leaving. Well, bye, Amy! The patterns on this one kinda fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie, they fucked me up pretty bad. Oh, hi, Anna. Oh my god. Hello. Thank you so much for popping in. Okay. Back to this nonsense. So many things happened while I was doing that song. Okay. So this can't be everything. And there is this one... Oh, whoops. Oh, you can actually see your total collected. That's neat. That's nice. That's good. What is going on with that tile? If I unlock something else later, that's optional. Okay. Okay. Okay, I suppose that's fine then. Can't believe we're already at 60 gems. Now, was there anything we missed? I'm starting to lose track of where I've been. Oh yeah, this is where we came from. So I think we haven't been here? Oh yeah, this looks new. Okay, before we go jumping over there, let's go see what's over here. Oh god, there's so much. There's so much stuff. And I have reason to believe there is no map. Which means I'm liable to get very lost. Okay, that's nothing. Okay. It's not too complicated. That's good. Okay. Cycle Psylocke. It is currently cycle 33. Cycle locks are more or less how far the narrative gets. There are 5 of these. How many have we done so far? 3? 4? Chapter 1, Pyromania. Chapter 2, Valor Starcross. Chapter whatever the fuck, the other thing. Yeah, we have done 3. Lock P is the earliest. It corresponds to whether or not the protagonist dies in the burning museum incident. After that, there are Lock V and Lock U, which correspond to the cave-in incident and the World Keeper's infiltration into the hotel room, respectively. So the World Keeper coming in to fucking kill somebody is scripted. It happens every time. One of those is basically a fallback for cycle ends outside of major locks. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to worry about it. And then Lock S is the furthest one. It corresponds to the duel in the winter. Okay. Presently, no cycle has progressed past Lock S. Not yet, baby! There's also another lock type, Lock 2. I called it 2 because it basically means not applicable. Lock 2 is basically a catch-all for any cycle that doesn't end at one of the specified other 4 locks. Oh. There's a variety of reasons a cycle could end at a different point, but the reasons aren't consistent enough to warrant naming the other locks after them. I'm still waiting to see what lies beyond Lock S. Ugh. My brain is becoming so wrinkly. All this interdesting lore. Also, who the fuck created all this? Who made this happen? Why is this here? No, seriously, why is this all here? I mean, we got gems. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Let me in. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Okay. Fine. I think the funniest interpretation of all Lock 2 resets are just Looney Tunes style slapstick deaths. Is that what Lock 2 means? It's just like make something happen to end it when the other 4 don't end? The notes in this area are from different POV than the ones in the sewer. Really? I never would have known that. Interesting. I guess maybe I could have like really chewed on it and figured that out. That they're like different perspectives. But not like offhandedly. That's interesting. Did we come from here? Yeah, we came from here. Yeah. We were just here. Saturday just walks out of the geology system museum and gets pancaked by the sign. Oh, you don't say. Well, hang on a second. Did I miss something? Is this actually where we came from? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Yep. Hello? Ayo? Why are the lights off? Can you turn them on? Please? It's a little dark in here. I don't want to bump on anything. It's a very... I think from my feeling around, this feels like a very nice little place. I don't know what it is, but it's comfy here. It seems a little comfy. Ooh, a save point. Holy shit, I've never seen this. Really? I just kind of wandered in here. Something melody. I wanted to be someone. I had a whole story ahead of me. And now, who am I? I'm recycling. Reused in another narrative. Every day I still hold on to the desperate hope that someday my story will be told. But I'm not hopeful. Okay. Sorry to hear that. At least you have a nice lounge to lounge in. Can I open this? No. You have little thingies on there. But I can't do anything about it. You can't interact with shit in this place. There's a teleport somewhere. I think I passed it. I think I passed it. Yes, I did. Ah! Okay, wait, how'd you reach this area? You're gonna love this, Immortal. I'm not really sure. Okay, so I'm in this section. Stood on the odd tile in the other. Really? Just by standing on it? Yeah. Okay. Hello, Zoink. Yeah, you come in through here. That's like the entrance, and then you come around over here. I assume that was a dead end. Yeah, it had a little, see, it's got a little thing. It's got a little gradient on it. And I was like, oh, this looks important. This looks like I can head in here. And then I did. And there was actually very little C. But, you know, it's there. Howdy, hi, hello. Ayo. We are playing gay music game. We all know how much we love gay music game. Hang on, let's just teleport back. Let's just teleport bread. How's that? I have done nothing but teleport bread for 3 days. This is me. I am soldier. You what? And then me sailing across the horizon. I teleported bread! I love that short so much. It's been a long time since I've seen it. You bread monster. This is a bucket. No. Oh. Dear God. There's more. No. TiVo startup. It is currently April 5th, 2021. Layer 4 timescale. I'm finally starting to work on TVO. Interesting. Okay, da. I will say you are towing the line a little bit. Because this is in the realm of things that I could figure out on my own. It's okay. Just trying to let you know where the boundaries are. I hate mazes. I hate mazes so much. Oh, how I hate them. This isn't even really much of a maze, but I hate it. Oh, God. If we ever get around to Pocket Mirror, I'll stick to gushing about game development fun facts. Yeah, because I bet you're gonna want real hard to, like, tell me everything. That's why I'm not mad about it, because, like, these are games that you guys are passionate about. You really enjoy them, and you are excited to share them with Strummer, with the VTuber, and you want me to get all the cool lore. You want me to learn all the facts. You want me to like have all of those aha moments, and you like there's kind of some uncertainty if you just kind of let me find it myself, but you know. I'll get there. TiVo. For TVO to work, I need to construct a version of the story. At first, I was considering basing the events off of the iteration type, but I don't think it would be a good idea to send that many alterations and possible outcomes between meta layers. Aha moments like the song Take On Me. In a day or two. Ah! Yeah, like that. I tend to remind myself that the story of Pocket Mirror is very linear, and there's very little I can do to actually give advice about it that isn't just eventually going to happen. That's good. And don't you worry. I do have Pocket Mirror installed still, and I do look forward to playing it one day. Is it? It's like kind of spooky, isn't it? Isn't it like on like the dark fairy tale side, just like Little Goody Two Shoes was? I could maybe do that for October. I think I'd actually love to do that for October. Much darker? Fuck yeah. We're gonna play it in October. It's not gonna be... You could get a child eaten alive. It's, you know, it's not gonna be a horror game, I think. But it's gonna be like dark fantasy, which is one of the things I love about spooky season, so... So, I had the idea for this sort of accumulated cycle approach. Basically, stringing together a storyline out of the bullet points of every cycle that's made it to Lock S. Oh. No, it's horror, just horror with very nice art. Interesting. Hence the disparities in the story between episodes. It's an average of the cycles. Yeah! That is it. So that means this is what we're doing. And that means we're guaranteed to get to Lock S, but there's no guarantees we're gonna get past it. This could just be another failure. Anyway, Immortal, if you say it's horror, then I'm gonna believe you, but... I mean... Little Goody Two Shoes didn't scare me, but maybe this will scare me? I don't know. Usually I play horror games to get scared. And that's what makes me kind of check the box of, like, it's a horror game. Survival horror is a different story, because it's, like, its own genre. But, yeah, anyway. I'm calling it the Schrödinger cycle. It'll be the storyline attached to the client that'll get beamed up into the fourth dimension. Interesting. Who is the client? Is the client Saturday? Is the client Saturday? Is she trying to conquer some kind of trauma that ended up going horribly wrong in this whole experiment? Client is a client program. Oh, never mind. TVO client. The main component of TVO is data generation. I ended up putting together a program to serve as the data generation client. It's a game. Users in the upper meta layer play the game and it creates data depending on how well they do. This data generation method allows me to gather organic meta layer data. If I had created something like a computer virus or a cryptocurrency miner that just maliciously ran idle on people's computers, the data would be vastly inferior, and I'd feel bad. So I think creating a video game is the way to go. I made the kind of games I used to love playing on my laptop. It's a rhythm game. The only problem is, I keep playing it instead of working on it. This is Dawn, isn't it? This... Context clues are telling me this is Dawn. Because I remember when one of the lock situations happened, Dawn was playing the game. Oh, fuck, really? That wasn't even a very hard section, and I still whipped it. Well, hey. Well, hey. A one miss wonder on my first try. Fuck my life. I personally bet on someone else, but that's also makes an equal amount of sense. Nice SS. Thank you. It could have been better. Yeah, I feel like it would make sense if it was Dawn, but I mean, we don't have a definitive answer right now. But maybe we will sometime soon. I can tell you're getting better at the game. Thank you. I feel very rusty, but I have been improving. I am. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you guys. When I was off stream and doing a lot of my practice, like playing the Wheel of Pain, I actually got an A on Pyromania. I don't know if I'd be able to beat like the boss lock version yet because of, you know, the health meter, but I did that. What have we done so far? 97. Okay. 97. 97. 2-0. Oh, it's TVO. Oh, it's TVO. Of course it's TVO. Okay, we've already been there. HP me can be very strict, yeah. It's because, yeah, the reason I think I wouldn't be able to make it is because if you get a bunch of misses in one short burst, then you just fucking die. But if you spread them out, then you succeed. And I had, you know, I would have moments where I would just like get splatted. There's one more note in the gray area? Really? Okay, good. Maybe that means there's more gems. Either it means more gems or it means I have to start grinding more songs. What? Oh. Can I? Oh. Damn it. That looks like a something. Oh, is this something? This is a something! Haha! Haha! Ha. Thank you, Okida. Now only missing one area in the teleport hub. Ooh. TVO PG demo. It is currently March 19th, 2022, Layer 4 timescale. And what a day I've had. I finally managed to send a version of the data generation client up to the 4th dimension. Albeit, this version is very, very primitive, I just need to get something up there. With how sending information between layers works, the first push is the most difficult part. So I can easily update the client without needing to charge up the energy to send it upwards for another year. I managed to make a connection with someone in the 4th dimension. They're helping release the program. I can only pray that this method works in the end. So, you got some kind of contact in the 4th dimension that you're relaying stuff to. That's very interesting. I'm at 105 now. You can give it a try today if you want to see how long you would... maybe. Maybe. Communing with a god? Fucking seriously. That's exactly what it is. There's really one more note here? What did I miss? I'm presuming there's more gems here somewhere. Otherwise, I am stuck. Gotta go drive home for work soon. Okay, have a safe drive. There was a hallway. I missed a hallway? This is the kind of hand-holding I don't mind. Because I'm so fucking good at getting lost. Same room as the demo note? What? Wait, demo note? Which one was the demo note again? Let's start up. PG demo. Is that where I came from? Other way? I don't know what other way you're talking about. A wall can be very bullshit, so to recognize, so I don't blame you for missing. Oh god. The left down path? What? Huh? 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 Wow. You're right. Okay, I'm in the ballpark. I'm in the general area. So now Bruh. What? 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 I just ran into that on a fucking whim. I was supposed to know that's a path? Oh my god. Oh, the pain area? Oh no. Warp maze? Oh no. Yeah, that is bullshit. Also, I hate mazes. Ever tell you guys I hate mazes? I say that every time I encounter a maze in any game ever. I hate mazes. I hate them because my sense of direction is shit, so it's very easy for me to get disoriented. I found the note, though, somehow. TVO relives. It's currently March 8th, 2023, Layer 4 timescale. Today was the first day I was actually able to spend a part of the Schrödinger cycle to Layer 4. It covers everything from the disappearance of Tsuki to a bit after Lock P. I think that this makes up a good first chapter. Though the data generated through what we decided to call the demo phase was useful, this is so meta, they're talking about the demo of the game. It was only useful enough to supply continual updates to the data generation client. So, my hope is that with this full release, more people will have access to the data generation client. TVO, this is our last hope. Our only chance to break the rules of the narrative and create a new opportunity. A new miracle. I'm not sure how or why just yet. Pardon? Huh? What? Wait, what? Why, what? I haven't had a solution to find anywhere, so I bashed an hour against it trying to find one of the areas that leads into it, and just randomly found it online. Oh god. Oh god. Fucking mazes. Does Cheryl hate me? Did Cheryl fucking hook my brain up to Duskbreaker and then find a bunch of things I hate and then put them all in one game? Fucking warp maze? I feel like I'm also gonna figure it out, or I'm just gonna get there by pure RNG. Huh? Why? No, wait, why? No! What does this mean? Is it, what? Does it, what? The log is meant to be the final reward of the maze. Wait, are there no gems in here? I was running around assuming there would be gems in here. Think there might be gems? Fuck! That means I have to keep doing this! There are gems. Ah! I don't... Oh, I don't understand. I don't... It, like, does it... Do the warps change destination depending on what order you hit them in? It doesn't seem like it. But then sometimes it does. What? What? Okay. I did it! Is there anything else in here? Give it to me straight. I just want to know, is there anything else in here that I gotta look for? Typical maze moment? Fucking yeah. That's how... There's more. Oh. Everybody's being confusing about this. I don't know. I don't know what to think right now. Two people are definitively saying there's more, but there's one person who says I got everything. What happens if I just... Waterfall? Waterfall. Have I been here before? Yes, I have. If I think what they're thinking, you can't unlock it until after you beat chapter 3. 2-block wide waterfall? But you got Okida. Okida, you're building a name for yourself. I don't remember how I got there, so I'm just seeing what happens when you spam this. Oh wait, have I done this one before? It doesn't matter. Whoops, okay. Okay. Oh, I don't get it. I don't know why the destinations change. I don't actually even know what waterfall is being talked about here. I see these weird shaped walls. 99% sure it's blocked if chapter 3 isn't cleared. Okay. I'm gonna believe you and say that I'm gonna come back here after chapter 3 and then silently resolve to never come to that hellhole again. So, thanks for releasing me from that torment. Thank you. You gave me an out. Okay, so now we can... That's what I'm here for, I think. There was a door that unlocked when you did 115. Was it over here? No. Was that over here? 110. Ooh. Desert. I'd like those lampposts. Ornamentation. That's a sign of good architecture. Sunset Arai. Today is January 13th, 2022. The only thing we can remember are our names and the date. We woke up on the ground in the middle of the road outside Tanegashima Police Precinct. We would have gotten run over if we hadn't woken up sooner. According to the people nearby, we just appeared there. It's like we warped into Okida. Okida. I'm drawing a line here. I'm drawing a line here. If you get another infraction, I'm going to time you out for a while, okay? I'm not gonna ban you or some shit, but I'm gonna ask you to be quiet for a while if that happens, okay? Just kick back for a while, okay? According to the people nearby, we just appeared there. It's like we warped into existence. I'm not sure what's going on or why we can't remember anything. Did we get into some accident? No, that can't be it. I'm so confused. Okay. Sorry, just... Whoop. Aha! There was Jim. Jimmy Jim. Gems. Truly outrageous gems. Does anybody even get that reference? That's old people stuff. That's older than I am. That was old people stuff when... Whoa. What are you? You're important for some reason. I don't know what for yet. But there's a reason you stand out. And I find that interesting. Oh god. Oh god, that's looking awfully mazy. Oh, give me gems though. You got it. You actually got the reference? That's crazy. Grandma, you're saying funny things again. Yes, I'm saying funny grandma things. I'm not even that old. I'm not even that old, but also I'm an old lady. I remember when Cartoon Network was good. I have totally lost track of where I've been. An ancient babushka. Yes. I'm a little babushka. It is very cold out here. Can someone get me a blanket? I would like to wear my blanket while I have some nice soup. I very much love my soup. Oh, thank you! Yes, thank you. I was getting cold. Where the fuck have I been? I have no idea where I've been or where I'm going. I just kind of went. Gotta commit to the bit. Yeah, thank you. You're keeping little babushka warm. Today is March 30th, 2022. Potomi came home today completely covered in ranch dressing. I asked her what the hell happened, and she seemed too genuinely horrified to answer. Been that way. Yeah, I've been over there. I cleaned her up, but I'm worried about her. Is spending time around that Saturday girl really good for her? Well, I guess she's the older one, so she can do as she likes. I'm not gonna keep cleaning up the ranch dressing if it happens again, though. Right, yeah, I remember the... Yeah, I don't understand what it's a joke about either, but I remember the mentioning of the ranch dressing incident. But to know that Kotomi was, like, genuinely horrified by the situation is, like, just odd. Like, you'd think it would be kind of funny. Sunset reports. Today is July 23rd, 2022. Kotomi's friend came in today to file a missing persons report. Apparently, her sister went missing. She seems really impulsive and reckless. I hope she doesn't end up doing anything that might get her in trouble. I'm gonna go through the process of getting a permit to investigate tomorrow if she doesn't turn up. So that's where the events of the game started happening. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so, motherfucker. You can't fool me. It was totally on purpose so he could find it, but I'm smart anyway. Teleport spotted. Oh yeah. Wait. What? So that's 4. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. We have 5 and there's 4 more. Okay. Unless... No. Yep. 2 plort. 2 plort! I believe other teleporters are locked behind either secret side stories or more story at this point. Oh. Sunset Kanchi. Today is July 25th, 2022. Saturday went off to investigate the ferry terminal, and everyone's already leaving the museum. Does that line up? That feels... I swear there's something off here, though. I found a book about world layers in Suki's drawer. I thought it was all science mumbo-jumbo I didn't understand. Something... struck something inside me. Was I... supposed to be here? Was it always just Kotomi and I? There was always one other, right? The fire started when Sat was at the ferry for the first time. Oh, okay. I just forgot. Yeah, because then, like, the fire happened and she came over. There was always one other. Is that Dawn? Kanchi? Who is she? Now, who the fuck is Kanchi? Where is she? Wait. Were the figures on Suki's shelf always arranged like that? What? Grow decoherence? What? Decoherence growed? It's growed, but growdier. Ah! I bamboozled myself. I, in fact, got boozled by myself. I unfolded a piece of paper and there was a hand holding a gun inside. Except the hand was mine. And on the other side, inside the mirror, it was me. Why did I release that? I don't know, you tell me. I know I released that one because I'm a fucking dumbass. Goodness. Hey, I gotta get From's comment on this. It's super interesting. Limitation, constructed 100% from pieces of the original Grode. Pitch, volume panning, stereo width changes only. No effects, filters, or EQ except a limiter on the master. Ah, that's cool. It's a sample piece. Oh, back and neck. They hurt. Man, this is cool. This game is so cool. There's so much going on in this game. I love this game. I love this game when this game doesn't hate me. I could never hate this game, I think. But the game hates me. Posture and hydration check. My god. I should probably drink water. And yes, I was a little shimped. Just a little. You should make sure to sit up straight, but don't, but without straining. Don't let yourself become tense. Are you relaxed? You should be, you know. That's actually my favorite song in this game right now, which is funny because it's not from this game. I really, really love that song, and I want to grind the hell out of it. But I don't have it unlocked yet. I've only been able to play it through World Cross, and that sucks. Because it's like the only one I want to play right now. You also can't unlock it without so much fucking... Really? It takes a ton of grinding just to unlock it? What is... I guess I'm not allowed to ask what SoundScan is. Unless the unlock my SoundScan requirement is actually just course mode. Is it course mode? Please don't tell me it's course mode. No chapter progress. Concerning. Sunset Memory. It's January 22nd, 2022. Apparently, I was a detective intern at the Tanegashima Police Department. That's what they said there, anyway. I still have no memories of this. But it's nice to know that at least someone around here remembers us. I'm still trying to look into whatever caused us to lose our memories in the first place, but... Ads. You know what? Ad time is snack time. So, for you subscribers, how's your week been? Got anything fun planned? I do. It's gonna be a real busy week for me, I think. I got like a crap ton of tabletop prep to do because the encounter that I'm currently running is apparently thank you. Is apparently going to be a lot more complex than I thought when it was already incredibly complex. I might have to add like a bunch more maps when, no joke, this one like dungeon has 12 maps. So that's kind of nutty. And then just like a lot of important story shit's happening. But at the same time, I really just want to do my writing on the side. Because ever since I got this notebook and these fancy new pencils, I've been writing by hand again. And that's actually been really fun. because for whatever reason, it just kind of helps my writer's block. It helps to write physically on a page more than to like stare at a blank Word document and just kind of like hate myself for not writing or starting with a good hook. You know, it's usually the hook. That's usually the part that really fucks you over. It's trying to is sometimes you're able to start and you get a hook, but it's not a good hook, and it just you just feel that lack of momentum the whole time, and it's so bad. Ugh! Okay. Jeez, look. I just wanted to yap about my writing while the ads were going on. It's not my fault. It just kind of the ads weren't long enough for me to finish my thought. Jeez, okay. Let me wash down my snacks. Okay. Well, I think I'd go insane if I didn't at least try to return to some sense of normalcy. Katoni is taking a lot better than I am. That leads me to wonder just how much do Katomi and Eri know? How much do they remember? Like, how in touch are they with the unusualness of this situation? What are you? What are you? What are you? Anyway. Nothing. I'm backtracking because I know I passed by some shit. Aha! Like gems. No idea that's what that's about still. Yeah. It's a weird one. As much as I appreciate using the controller, I would love if I could use the joysticks instead of the D-pad. To move around, I mean. Oh. Wait, that was the whole area? Wait, no, really? Okay, so we got that. And we moved through here. Came around here. Checked up here. There was gems. And we came back down here. Kind of nothing over here except whatever the fuck that is. And then here, come up here, and there was some side stuff. Oh, right. And then there was this funny little maze-looking thing that led to more gems. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it is short. It just like it feels very long and windy with all of the alternate paths there were, and I just like. I wonder if you can remap it through Steam. That wouldn't be that bad. Like, even if I can't do diagonals, which, like, you know, technical limitations, there's no way I could do diagonals, but, like, I wouldn't mind being able to use the joysticks, because this is kind of hard on my thumbs. My hands already hurt from writing. Because I haven't used a pencil for such a long, sustained period of time in a while. Oh, hey! I have a funny question. Everybody who's paying attention to the chat right now, announce whether or not you're a left-handed or right-handed writer. I want to know, are you left or right-handed? Do you write left or right-handed? Ion is lefty. Immortal is right-handed. Rizu is right-handed. Okay. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer before I talk about myself. Righty but somewhat ambidextrous. That's cool. I respect that. I know somebody who trained themselves to be ambidextrous when they like broke their wrist. Okay. I'm a lefty. Yes. I am a lefty through and through. I would train myself to be able to write right-handed because I love the idea of being ambidextrous, but my left-handed handwriting, my main handwriting is already so egregiously terrible that trying to write right-handed would be even worse. So I just kind of accept it that I'm a lefty. My goat, hell yeah. We're the only lefties in here. That's wild. I mean, there's probably other lefties, you know, hiding in the chat somewhere, just lurking. But the thing that stands out for me is how you find weapons that are fit for left-handedness. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even bother. In most things, it is such an absolute pain in the ass to find weapons and tools that fit lefties that I kind of just use it in my right hand anyway. Like, which is actually really frustrating because shooting-wise, because when I use a firearm, or you know, my airsoft gun, I should say, when I use that I'm left-eye dominant, which means I should be using my left hand. I'm cross-eye dominant, as they call it, where you wield something in your right hand and then your left eye is dominant. And that absolutely sucks. I can't actually properly psych up the iron sights on my airsoft AK, like just by yeah, it sucks. So that's a thing I'm dealing with. Main reason it was always fun, people saying that dual-sided charging handles and sights are pointless. Just yeah. Oh, the music went away. The music went up. Oh. I'm going through all the regions. The Fanui area. It's very Fanui. Oh. This feels so very Undertale right now. Proof of Soul. I don't have enough gems to get that song. Fuck. I'm gonna save before I grab this. Chronostasis, obtain half of an important object. Oh boy. Okay. Duskbreaker 116 Severance. Today is December 23rd, 2020. I'm writing this log moments before stepping into the 4th atrium to perform the Duskbreaker test run. I started the Sunrise Foundation to help people in ways nobody else could. To create new futures using technology no one else thought to use. And everything has been building to this day. We were deciding on who to use as the first human subject, and I knew immediately what the right choice was. I started all of this to help her, to heal her, to save her from the suffering that started when her sister died a decade ago. It is Saturday! Oh, ho, ho, ho! Ho, 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 ho! Tonight, we will perform the Duskbreaker's first ever human run on my daughter, Saturday. Just witnessed an aha moment, right? Isn't it better to watch it happen? Oh, so this is from the perspective of Saturday's parent. Okay, so it would have been really neat if I could unlock that song. Which parent do you think? Honestly, I don't remember I don't remember the details of Saturday's relationship with her parent. Never mind, yes I do. It's her dad. It's her dad? It's her dad because Saturday can't remember what her dad does for work. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I can't go back. Oh, interesting. I can't go back. Oh, but I wanted to unlock that song. I wanted to unlock that song. No. You need a save point. Oh. Also, I think literally the only male character of Vivid Stasis. Oh, it's returned to this hub. I thought it was returned to the other hub. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I actually, Immortal, that's what got me. Oh, I have 1/2, which means if I get the other one, then I can have TiVo. That's actually what got me Immortal is at first I was like, well, there has yet to be a single male character in this game. Because clearly the dev is incredibly sapphic, and I have nothing but respect for that. But oh crap. But then the clue about the thing you do, the Saturday's dad. Okay, I think the only way to get more gems is by playing the songs. So that sucks. Great. Okay, great. Excellent. Wonderful. Maybe worth checking the waterfall. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what the waterfall even is, but I'll go there. Where's the teleport again? Never mind, I'll just walk. Feed me the pain salt. I've come back to you, Warp Maze. Now feed me the MSG of agony. I genuinely don't know what waterfall anybody is talking about, by the way. Two-block waterfall. What does that mean? Is this a waterfall? Does this count as a waterfall? I feel like I haven't seen a waterfall at all. Yeah, I got the proof of soul. I got the important thing. There's waterfall in one of the rooms. Okay, I'm just gonna take your word for it. I'm just gonna believe you. I'm gonna take your word as gospel, Risu. I know you would never steer me wrong on purpose. Literally next to the tile? Interesting. Ah! Ah! That's a waterfall? Yeah, whatever. I guess that's a waterfall. I guess. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. It's a whole new world. Suit me, Disney. Purple. Yes. I am a purple person. I'm bad at secret hunting. Immortal. Immortal, it's okay. Immortal, Everybody has to get there somehow. And I will tell you, all you need, the only thing, the most powerful thing that has gotten me here, is whimsy. That's how you do it. That's how you find secrets. It's with the power of whimsy. You know how angry I was when I learned you have to do this to get here instead of using teleports in the right order? Oh! Rizu, you misspelled teleplort. How could you? TiVo fishing. Oh wait, I know this area. I know this area. This is where you fuck. Why did I unlock that? Now I don't have enough gems for that song. Whatever, I'm here for the lore. Yeah, this is the fishing spot. This is where you go fishing in that Boundary Shatter minigame. It is currently October 21st, 2023, Layer 4 timescale. My contact in Layer 4 has been telling me lately that the community that... My contact in Layer 4 has been telling me lately that the community that the game has amassed seems to have fixated on one of the songs, Grode. Oh, your phone autocorrected you? That's cruel. That's evil. I should have known you would never misspell teleplort. I have no idea why this is the case. I guess the name is kind of funny. I was bored earlier today, so I made a fishing minigame in the data generation client. Maybe I'll put it there for fun someday. Nah. That's neat. They recently made an announcement about that joke? Really? You're 4 gems for the short for the song. I know! I thoughtlessly spent my gems on more lore when I forgot the whole reason I was here was to get gems for frickin' songs. Apparently it was getting on their nerves how much it was spammed? Really? What? Why? What is... I'll admit, I don't see why it's funny. Like, is that it? Is it just the name is funny? Like, really? That's the joke? Oh, this is where we came from. Oh, but there was another thing. There was another sewer grate. Oh, but we can't get to it. Huh? We can't get to it. We can't get to it? What does that mean? Why can't we get to it? It has to be there for a reason. There has to be a reason. And I will find it with my whimsy. Unless there is no reason. It's really hard to say with this game. Yeah, the reason is symmetry. That might be it. That might just be the only reason. Is there a song in this area, I wonder? I think there is. I also don't think there's anywhere else to go. So it might really just be symmetry. Yep. Okay. The reason is symmetry, but we have discovered the reason. Stop. Okay. Yes. We have enough for the song. Does anybody remember how to get there? This one? No, that was the secret one. Oh, right. Yeah, it was just the long hallway to the right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I knew that. I was wondering if there was like a faster way to get over there, because I thought there would have been like a teleport or something. But I'm stupid though. My brain is a little melty. I've been talking nonstop for like what, 2.5 hours? So give me a break. Execution program. It's a 7. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I'm gonna get my ass kicked by that song. Let's just see it happen. This song is gross. One of the Finger Breaker songs? Yeah, I can believe that. Oh god, what just happened to me? My brain is lagging. Streamer debuff. That pattern gets me really bad for some reason. Despite popular belief, this is a boss song. Really? I mean, I didn't... I think I got a light headache when I played this. I also have a light headache right now. So is that... Did that, like, count as the boss song of this thing? Because that... I mean, that felt like a boss song. Okay. I suppose. Congrats, you're done with Between Space. Damn, really? Already? Good job, everybody. Let's hit the showers. Turn my congratulations off. Not a fan of those noises in it. Yeah. It's got some pretty oppressive audio to it. I think I probably know which noise you're talking about. Oh. Oh, my IVs. That's all the between space for the initial unlock. Yeah, I assume that'd be as much. Curious about some of these unlocks. Looks like a lot of them unlock when you finish chapter 3. Which is fair. I would love to finish chapter 3 today, but that took a lot of time and energy. We just did that, right? Yeah, we just did that. We did just do that, right? We have almost 1,000 batteries. My God. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Wait, 19? Alright. Okay. So we probably won't be able to finish chapter 3, which is really frustrating, but I will be streaming one more day this week. So, we'll get to it this week, and then we'll unlock more stuff, which will be cool. But yes, we're probably just gonna have time for like episode 20. I feel like Cheryl realized how many batters people would earn just from going through between space alone. Yeah, that might explain the 530 batteries. Especially since, I mean, you can still use your boosts over there. So you can just slap on battery boost and go crazy. Which is exactly what I did. Hey, you guys drinking water? You're dinking your oiter? Story flow is changing a bit, you say? How interesting. We got ads in 30 seconds. So we're gonna like start this and then have to pause to let me yap to the subscribers about stuff. You know, stuff that I like yapping about. Like my writing. I don't think Cheryl shared how, but she did say it's gonna happen. I remember I think she said, I haven't seen the true face of the game yet. I think that's what she meant. You haven't seen the thing you would I think enjoy in between space. Oh, you know me so well. There's no way I wouldn't enjoy it. I'm scared of like auto scroll sections or something being at the very start. I remember posting a single... Oh. There it is, the dreaded ad break. So, yeah. Subscribers. Ever tell you guys I love y'all? I would say you guys are my favorite, but actually all of you are my favorite. Every single star dancer is my favorite. So, it would be pointless to say that the subscribers are my favorite. Because, you know, I'm just so full of love. There's nothing but love. Egg. And go. I really hope I don't end up cheating on my diet today. I did have a fairly light lunch, and I haven't eaten dinner yet. I think unless I eat like fast food or something, I'm probably not gonna go over my calories, even if I do snack. Oh goodness. Thank you for the eggy star. And you know, to be honest, for dinner, I might just have some plain white rice.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
I Ion, are you just creatively signaling to me that your ads are over? Oh god. I need to clear my throat first. Oh god. So many eggs during reading time. I didn't mean for that to be timed, but it was perfect. it was really funny how perfect it was. Oof. Aye. Ta-da! It's exactly what we need. Tia carried a large corkboard into the room. Ari looked at... Ah! Egg cannon! Ari looked at her with an exasperated glare. Seriously? What? I've always wanted one of these. And your notepad is very clearly running out of space. Ari looked down. It was true. Her notepad had been her primary method of taking notes since she started working as a detective, and it was almost completely filled up. She sighed. Okay, one more time from the top. We know that Suki went into work, disappeared on her lunch break, boarded a ferry, then to the shrine, and then... nothing. Do we even have anything else? Chio thought to herself for a second. Nothing I can think of. Unless you count the fact that the universe is conspiring against us. A fire without a source and a coincidental cave-in are kind of suspicious, don't you think? 1 second. It didn't unmute when I pressed the unmute button. My bad.
Oh my god!
Yep. I muted my mic to blow my nose because I'm feeling a little stuffy. And then when I pressed unmute, it didn't unmute. So that was annoying. That's an interesting take, actually. Do you think... At that moment, the door slammed open, and Chihiro and Eri both jumped. Allison, Katomi, and I walked into the room. Oh, welcome back. How was Ginza? So cool! We got a lot of fun stuff, and I definitely did not get lost in Ginza Station on the way back. It didn't happen. Allison? Tomi? That happened. I glared at them and then carried the bags full of apparel and goodies we brought over to the kitchen counter. Katomi slumped over onto the couch, absolutely exhausted. Allison, on the other hand, noticed the comically oversized corkboard and started fawning over it. Whoa! That's the biggest corkboard I've ever seen. And you've got it organized so well. Are these texts color-coded? Oh my god, and they're organized by date followed by an alphabetical sort. Ah, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever laid my eyes on. Erin Katomi looked at the strange turn of character with confused expressions, while I stood in the corner just smirking. Even Chio was surprised by her strange passion for corkinization. Yeah, and the verticality shows approximate time. I have it looping around 7 a.m. to the top, 6 a.m. at the bottom, because that's the lowest concentration of events, so it leads to a more coherent organizational structure. Oh my god, yes! She's gonna be at this for a while. I decided to leave the two of them to their excited ramblings about organization and cork. Eri walked over to me. So, what did you two manage to figure out while you were gone? Anything new? Eri sighed. Nothing, unfortunately. We were spitballing a few theories, but we have a good explanation for the random acts of nature impeding our progress. We've kind of hit a roadblock, unless you have a good explanation. I think we'll need to look at some of the lesser places of interest in the Tokyo area and hope to find a new trail. I was kind of expecting that, honestly. But I have good news. I got you a plush where we were in Ginza. I shuffled around a bit before pulling the plush in question out of my bag. A crudely drawn cat, vaguely shaped to be huggable. I will cherish this greatly. Eri quickly scurried to find in the room to act as a pedestal for it. I'm glad she likes it. The next time I glanced over, I saw her placing what I can only assume is an offering bowl in front of it. She placed a handful of coins from her purse. It's strange seeing this side of Eri, but it's sweet. Looking back at the corkboard, Chia was exasperatedly guiding Allison through every single note placed on it, seemingly running out of stamina. Allison seemed to be none the wiser to this, though. Guess I'll clean myself up a little. I walked into the washroom and splashed some water on my face. When I was washing my hands, however, I felt a vibration in my pocket. My phone? Who could that be? I fumbled around in my jacket pocket and pulled out my phone, but I didn't have any notifications. Then it slowly dawned on me that I didn't have vibration notifications turned on my phone in the first place. What's going on here? Reaching into my pocket again, I pulled out my other phone, the burner that Eri had given me. Maybe it wanted to let me know the battery was dying. Unfortunately, this was not the case. The display read, "One new message." Huh? That's not possible. I opened the rudimentary messaging app and opened the unread message. When I saw what was in it, I froze. Hexadecimal? Is this some kind of prank? Of course, the hexadecimal wasn't what caught my eye at first. The sender was... yourself? Nope! Fucking shit! I was trying to take a screenshot. I think I managed it. My own phone. I rushed back into the living room, out of breath. Allison was done with her corkboard fantasizing, and I was sitting in the couch with Katomi. All of them looked up at me. Saturday? What's wrong? My phone. There was a message, and... Sensing that I was panicking a bit, Allison stood up and walked over to me. Come on, sit down. What happened? I sat down on the couch and exhaled. I explained the text message that appeared on my burner phone with myself listed as the sender. Eri frowned. Yeah. By all means, that shouldn't be possible. I don't think I have to ask you if you were actually the one who sent the message. Yeah, of course I wasn't. I'm more concerned with the message contents itself. That's readable hexadecimal. Most of the bytes are within the lowercase ASCII range. Yeah, you're right. I'll transcribe it. Eri took out her phone and plugged the hexadecimal into an online tool. It says... fourthreport.mp4. File name? My blood ran cold. There was only one thing this mystery could be hinting at by sending only a file name. Sure enough, it led to a video on the shrinereport.xyz site, which presented a similar kind of puzzle to the original video from way back in the summer. Oh god. Is this them setting a precedent for an entire new language of puzzles? When they solve it together? We spent a good hour or so trying to solve the cipher. It led to an address and a time similar to the original video. An empty lot near Shinjuku Station. And the time of 8:15 on November 19th. Tomorrow. We all went silent after that. It was clear what the message was asking us to do. Okay, if nobody else is going to say it, I will. This is totally a trap, right? Definitely. But I'm not sure we can afford avoiding. Normally I'd investigate with backup, but we don't have that luxury. Eri stood up from the couch and clenched her fist. Chio, would you mind accompanying me tomorrow, in case it's dangerous? You're the oldest one here. I'm sorry to have to involve a civilian in a situation like this. You're a civilian too now. But I need backup of some kind. and you're definitely the most able to fend for yourself. Of course, Eri. I stood up, protesting. Hold on, why just you two? I know it's dangerous, but this message was directed at me, right? They definitely want me there. Because if it's a trap, we'd be bringing you directly in harm's way. Isn't that my choice to make, not yours? I understand, but please, I want to know the truth. There's no convincing you otherwise, is there? Sat, are you sure you want to do this? I don't want something to happen to you. I'm sure. Please, let me come. This feels like the culmination of everything that's happened these past few months. I'm begging you guys. Hi, Kodiak. Hello, hello. You're right, I guess. But I'm coming with you. Eri started protesting, but stopped herself. Hold on, never mind. But you two are going to be on a tight leash, okay? Allison and I both nod. Eri knew by now that the only person as stubborn as I am is Allison, and it'd be a waste of energy trying to fight us. But we also know that Eri just wants us to be safe, so we don't usually go against her wishes unless it's really important. Let's settle then. If we leave by 7:30, we can get there at the designated time easily. I suppose you're also going to want to come, Katomi? Of course I am. My best friend and my sister are going to the enemy's nest, and you want me to stay at home twiddling my thumbs? Not happening. Katomi's determination was unwavering, something that we rarely saw from her. But she knew how to stick to her beliefs when it came down to it. It was one of the reasons we got along so well in the first place. Very well then. Until then, let's try not to worry. Fear is the mind, or something. Fear is the mind killer. Oh! That was actually the end of the chapter? Or the episode? I was not expecting it to be that short. All the episodes leading up to this have been very long. Unlock. I'm gonna hazard a little guess and assume that this is gonna be a pretty big undertaking. Next one's a long one. Yep, I thought so. Okay. We don't have time to do that, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to save it for the next stream. The next stream this week. But that's really something to look forward to, isn't it? End of the chapter and some cool shit. I didn't unlock this? Wait, did I not unlock all the songs that I have access to? No, I did. I did, so why is it telling me that? Go backwards from the flowchart? Really? Only after you clear chapter 3. Ah! Okay. I'm just gonna leave it alone then. Oh hey! Oh hey! You can play them outside of Between Space. I was deceived! You want gems though? Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't actually know if I feel like doing any other songs right now. How have I still not gotten a full combo in this? Oh, right! I said it would attempt Pyromania, at least. Yeah. Do we go back to the flowchart for that? Reds are song luck? Okay. Story remains unfinished. I don't remember the password. Oh god, what was the password? Where's the thing? That's it, okay. Yeah, uniform 011. Recrudescent. Thank you. Okay. No promises. No promises at all. I probably won't last very long. Especially since, I sort of feel like that A that I got the first time was a fluke. Might not be able to repeat that performance. Ah! I actually got way further than I expected. I could try it again. Honestly, not bad. Thank you. I'll do it one more time. Or several more times. Who knows? Think with some attempts you can get it. I think I like too. I might actually be able to do this. Oh god, brain lag though. What just happened? God, what happened to me? I was doing fine and then I fucking biffed it. Oh my god. Okay, maybe that's just a sign, I guess. I don't. One more time. Oh. Ah! I mean, getting past the hardest part, in my opinion, which is most important here. Yeah, what's happening is honestly I'm having trouble focusing. Like, I'm just getting distracted a lot and like losing track of myself. I think the main thing that caught you was getting out of step with the rhythm. Absolutely. It's like once because like once I can't make sense of the pattern anymore and like don't know what to do, I get like a little bit flustered and start to lose focus, and then yeah, those early notes just ate me up. And so like it's when I don't recognize how to deal with the pattern, that like that's always how I end up getting screwed up by the song. You can actually see it happen like pretty much every time, like other than brain lag, which I don't really count. Yeah, see this? I just... Oops. That's the part that you mentioned, I think, and the hardest one to follow up. Yeah. Yeah, that part is tough, and that's what chews me up so bad. Okay, I'll give this one more, and then I'll have to let you guys go. What just happened? Brain lag. Brain lag is what happened. Okay. Ah! I lost it. I lost it. I lost all my focus. Can't do it anymore. As soon as I finally got through it consistently, I was just hours away from clearing the song. Yeah. Yeah. It's maintaining focus and being consistent, and then actually getting through that really rough part. The maintaining focus and being consistent part is what I'm having a little bit of a challenge with today. So that sucks. But I had a great... Oh goodness. I had a great time, guys. It was very nice. Very, very, very nice to come back to some good old Vivid Stasis again. I really enjoyed it, even if it melted my fucking brain. Alright, I didn't set any music for this. So you can have this. Yes. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. I am gonna see if... Let's see. I don't know if today is a raid kind of day. Or maybe it is. Sorry about all the hinting. It wasn't so much that hinting is spoiling, but it's okay. You know, people get excited about things and they want to share about things they're excited about. You know, everybody's human. It's just something to keep in mind for the future because you know, those aha moments are better when I don't have help getting there. Better for everybody around. So, dun, 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 okay. I am gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an excellent night. And please, everybody, be well to yourself and others. Until I see you next. And I eagerly await you guys all in the next one. Have a great night now. Ciao, ciao.